The robber suddenly put down the rifle in his hand, then drew the dagger from his chest, backing away while quickly approaching his companion and gesturing for everyone to keep quiet. This strange move left all the hostages dumbfounded. However, at this moment, another robber seemed to sense something, turned his head but found nothing unusual. Under the hostage's gaze, the robber placed the rifle on the ground and then pressed the dagger against his companion's neck. Then he leaned his companion's body against the counter and himself lay on the ground pretending to be shot. At this time, the third robber just came out of the toilet and saw the hostage's frightened expressions. Realizing something was wrong, he rushed towards his companions, only to find that both of them were motionless. Panicked, he tried to wake up the one leaning against the counter, not realizing that his companion was already dead. Then he quickly checked the one lying on the ground but found no wounds. So he lay on his chest to check if there was still a heartbeat, but didn't know that the man had opened his eyes and slowly raised his right hand holding the dagger. In the next second, then the man took off the mask on his head and, under the even more bewildered gaze of the hostages, Mac took off the robber's clothes and stuffed them into a random cabinet, then sat innocently among the hostages. Soon, 3 more robbers came to the hall where the hostages were held. Seeing their companions' corpses, the furious robbers immediately aimed their guns at the hostages, wanting to force them to reveal the identity of the murderer. Just when everyone was in a panic, Mac calmly tied his shoelaces and then raised his left hand, saying he knew who did it. Under the hostages' confused looks, Mac was thus taken to their leader by 2 robbers. The leader told Mac that if he could find the murderer, he would let him go. Then he went to the next room to call the police and stated the conditions for releasing the hostages. But in the time it took to make that call, when he returned to the monitoring room, he found all his subordinates lying on the ground, their fates unknown. Before he could react, in the next second, Mac jumped down from the air.